Hi everyone, I'm Tara with Kutek, here with another cake tutorial. Today we're going to learn how to make a pumpkin spice layer cake featuring cozy autumn flavors and a fluffy cream cheese frosting. For the decoration, you'll learn how to use a cake comb to add texture to the sides of the cake and how to pipe the cutest pumpkins in a variety of colors. Ready to get started? First, let's make the cakes.
Preheat the oven and place the rack in the center position. For best results, prepare the pan so that the cakes won't stick after baking. Grease 3 8-inch cake pans with butter. Line each pan with a parchment paper round, and then lightly dust each pan with flour. Set the pans aside while preparing the batter. In a medium bowl, add all of the dry ingredients. Whisk them together, then set the bowl aside. Cream the butter, sugar, and brown sugar together on medium speed until light and fluffy, about 3 to 5 minutes. Scrape down the sides as needed. With the mixer running, beat in the eggs one at a time until combined. Add the pumpkin puree and vanilla and beat until combined, about 1 minute. With the mixer running on low, add the flour mixture and mix until combined, about 1 minute. Add the buttermilk and beat until just combined, about 1 minute. Let's get the cakes in the oven. Divide the batter between prepared pans and place them on the center rack of the oven. Bake the cakes until a toothpick inserted into the center comes out clean. This should take about 25 minutes. Let the cakes cool for 10 minutes and then carefully invert onto wire racks and let the cakes cool completely.
Always let cakes cool completely before decorating them. If you don't, the warm cake will cause the frosting to melt. So, to speed up this process, put the cakes into the refrigerator. While the cakes are cooling, prepare the cream cheese frosting. Did you know that to make fluffy, creamy frosting, it's always best to start with room temperature ingredients?
Place the butter in the bowl of a stand mixer fitted with a paddle attachment. Beat the butter on a low speed, scraping down the sides as needed until combined. Next, add the powdered sugar slowly, a little bit at a time, mixing well in between additions. Then, add the cream cheese, vanilla, and salt, and beat until combined, about 2 minutes. Once all the ingredients are added, increase the mixer speed to medium-high, and beat until the frosting is light and fluffy, about 3 minutes. To make blue frosting, combine approximately 3 cups of frosting with a few drops of dusty blue food coloring, mixing together in a large bowl. With food coloring, always start with just a drop or 2 and add from there, adjusting the shade as desired. Once the cakes have cooled, it's time for icing and decorating. First, create a flat cake surface using a cake level. This helpful tool creates a smooth, even surface, as many cakes develop a small crown while baking. To use it, adjust the wires on each side of the level. You can bend the wires to reposition along the notches. In this case, you just want a narrow line to remove about 1/4 of an inch from the top of the cake. Don't throw the cake scraps away. Save the cake crown and crumble it into a small bowl, which we will use to garnish the cake. Next, transfer one cake to a 10-inch cake drum. Place it on the cake turntable, and using an offset or straight spatula, spread the dusty blue frosting evenly over the top, right to the edge of the cake. Place the second cake layer on top and press on it gently. Repeat layering the frosting in cakes. Once all 3 cakes are stacked, use an offset or straight spatula to spread the remaining blue icing on the top and sides of the cake. Holding the spatula upright against the cake, slowly rotate the turntable to smooth the sides. Smooth the top of the cake in the same way. To create texture on the outside of the cake, hold the decorating comb upright against the side of the cake while slowly turning the turntable. Press some of the reserved cake crumbs 1/4 of the way up the side of the cake, and sprinkle the remaining cake crumbs in a crescent moon shape on the top of the cake. To make the pumpkin decorations, we'll need 3 additional colors of frosting: orange, brown, and white. First, divide uncolored frosting into 3 separate bowls. Create orange and brown frosting by adding a few drops of food coloring to 2 of the bowls. Leave 1 bowl of frosting white. Stir to combine, adjusting each shade as desired. Transfer each color of frosting to a piping bag fitted with a coupler attachment. Using tips T17, T7, and T5, pipe small and large pumpkins on the crescent design made from the cake crumbs. Alternate the white, orange, and blue frosting. Using tip K1, pipe a small stem at the top of each pumpkin using the brown frosting.
This pumpkin spice cake makes a stunning finale to any fall meal or as the centerpiece of a Halloween party. We hope you enjoyed learning how to make it. For more baking advice and lifestyle inspiration, follow Kutek on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel.